dudes. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost get the usher. No, I can't.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And we are underway from Heinz Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. The drive starts with Sims, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Play action. It's Favre. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there. 49 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they go play action with Favre. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
play fake. Here's Favre. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. To return it, Alvin Kamara. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
No gain on the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Caught left side by Hilton. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's got his man, Hilton. Wind up a 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Strahan.
Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
At the 30-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Our home team 7, visitors nothing.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Kamara now to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with first and 10. Kamara with a call on first down as he works his way forward for a gain of about 6.
The ball carrier.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all.
The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. And this will be scooped up by the defense. 30,
I need to get my swag right
20,
there.
10. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Bring it! Bring it!
And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken at about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll power his way up near the 25. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll run on first down. It's Sims. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Ball carrier. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Kamara now to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Vikings.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Michael Strahan.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is caught at the 8. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Visitors, nothing.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the Vikings are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this. It's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
There's defensively got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Chase Young. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Left side here to Sanders. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pass.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the safety, D'Angelo Hall. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
They are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Sims on the run. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. On 2nd down, it's Sims, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game,
right
I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm
You're...
pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility.
They put a
bother running a play here offensively.
back.
I wouldn't, because now is not going.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson, and that will write a finish to this ball
He just got the end, though.
Today's final.
So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural, but I
like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples.
Why didn't he leave in the second quarter?
Here, Logan Kazmaier. Hi, Logan. Glad you're here. Peyton has a run. Hi, Peyton.
5 minutes right order.
Trey Pettit.
I'm here.
Hi, Trey. Glad you're here. Colton Plugger.
Sounds like you don't go a lot.
Nah, I do.
Oh, you're in Star now?
Ryder. Glad you're here.
Oh, baby, yeah.
Oh, you're about to get to super.
Cole
Yes,
Saverts.
sir.
Hello. Hi, Cole. Glad you're here. Jackie Shank.
Here.
Hi, Jackie. So glad
Did
you're
you say
here.
Jack Shack?
Courtney Whitner.
Deep Trey.
I don't know.
Matthew Wilkins.
Here.
Hi, Matthew. Glad you're here. All right.
Father is here because his grandpa's dead and his sister stole his charger.
It's a whole pile of things. His sister stole his charger. His dog ate the wall socket.
Trey,
Okay.
you gonna do work tonight?
Yeah, I'm down.
What is it?
Yeah, so this guy's a Titans team here. But he definitely has a good team, so no excuses.
I'm trying to get the candle up.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny
Derrick
afternoon.
Henry.
And off we go from Nashville. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
Yes, sir.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
Okay. Caverns. At the caverns.
First and 10, and kind of
We'll
tipping
show
their
him
hand
how
at running the ball.
We'll show him how
3
we
tight
don't need
ends are
Derrick
out there.
We'll show him why we don't need Derrick Henry.
And he'll find some space.
I thought it was
at
open,
the
but it wasn't. But it was
25.
still good run.
Tackled at the 25.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And 3.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to look deep here for Ward. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Yes, boy. He knew it would have been good.
To throw is far. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let him get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Pussy clot.
Finding his target, it's Ward. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And on fourth and short, they snag a gain of over 30. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
When you upgrade him only, he has like 98. Yeah!
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Harold Landry charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
Oh my, who is that?
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And
He's getting to me every time.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Go!
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Shit,
Juju Smith-Schuster, 52 yards.
They need to make it upgraded
and the
Juju
Steelers have
like
taken a
Deontay
first quarter lead. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the
Deontay?
score Steelers 7, Titans
it's not
nothing.
good. Why is Aiden commenting, bro? Dogwater, you're so free getting class, kid.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah. Oh, he does have it.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
The ball carrier.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on third down, McNair. And that's caught by Smith. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
The 42-yard line.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. To throw, McNair. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Titans.
A big play there. 42 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons. Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, they will have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
They'll throw on first down with Favre. He'll get this to Ward. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Now Favre. That's complete to Ward. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. First and 10, it's Favre. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Steelers 7, Titans 6.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Play action. It's Favre. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own ball.
On first down, George. And he'll on the pick up there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 38. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Titan. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's George. He's to the 10, and he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
6-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's McNair. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Up from 6 yards away. And the Titans have taken the lead.
2-point conversion.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On second down now, it's Sims, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Out. It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage. And he'll give it here to his running back. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. McNair. He's going to let it go deep for the end. And this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Jonnu Smith with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Here we go now as they will again try for two. From the gun, here's McNair. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown.
The kick is good.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Looking here for Smith downfield. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Jonnu Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up two more.
Titans 26, Steelers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be...
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
To number 86.
A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, D'Angelo Hall. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
first down. It's George. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Nelson on the
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 11. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And some space here. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Operating from the gun, McNair. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Steelers
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's George. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a heck of an effort from Josh Allen getting in there defensively. They'll keep it on the ground. George. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the gun, McNair. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Sims. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Favre to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here. And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Always got some breathing room. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 44 yards on the ground. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's George. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Operating from the gun, McNair. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They'll look to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. He's at the 30. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. Back to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late fourth quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now McNair off the play fake. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into
You're trash! Don't ever talk again, Cat again, you loser!
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete to open things up.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Sanders. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he will have a Patriots first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Here's the option. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Taking 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, it's Sims. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing is far. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Off the play fake, here's Favre. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Obviously, a big play was needed. And you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 1-7.
7. Visitors, nothing.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 16 yards, a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And a nice job there skipping away from the 1 tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second down. Here's Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Cooper was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
4-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. And the drive begins here with Sims. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. And they go play action with Favre. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And at the 27-yard line.
Play action. It's Favre. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Favre to throw. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run it with Sims. And he'll take it into the end zone. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. He's got it at the 15. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
First and 10 at the 12.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On first down, Sims trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Tano Passanio on the tackle.
Credit the tackle to Tano Passanio.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they run with Sims. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, Sims. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Smith. Brought in over the middle by Grant. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd
to the air again, Smith. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing again is Smith. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
37-yard line.
Smith throwing again. Over the middle, complete. It's Grant. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Again, Smith. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 more yards there and another first down. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, our home team 7, Washington 0.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now the rookie second rounder from Georgia, DeAndre Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
At the 13.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Favre. Left side here to Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
After the interception, here's Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And it's 3rd down.
That's during this time of year.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. 3rd and long. It's Smith. And he goes down. And it's in the end zone. Smith goes down in that end zone. That is a safety. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And Sanders now to return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Off the play fake, here's Favre. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
And 7.
On play action, they'll throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. On 1st down, Favre. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Favre. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Sims. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Now Favre. That's complete to Ward. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the 2nd half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the 2nd. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith rolling to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd and 10, Smith again. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. On the crossing route, complete. That's Grant. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing is Smith. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. DeAndre Swift in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington has made this a one-score game. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
13.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Smith. They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
Smith's pass.
It'll be a gain of 4, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
4 brings up 3rd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Smith. It's complete to Grant. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
28-yard line.
Out of the gun, Smith. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air again, Smith. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing again is Smith. Smith catches left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. He will push his way down to about the 14. The tackle by Troy Polamalu.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying.
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. From 6 yards away. And Washington has taken the lead. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. If you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
Yeah, no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sims. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll run it again with Sims. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. Bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Sims. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, they run with Sims. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Ball carrier. Landon Collins made the tackle. It's a pickup of 3.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down now. It's Sims, and he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. He's back to throw. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play call, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6-yard line. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll keep it on the ground. Sims. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
On 3rd down, Sims, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
One last throw here for Smith. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from Heinz Field. Started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Brought down at the 30.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First and 10, it's Favre. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And he's going to go down again. The sack that time by Michael Strahan.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitz.
It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right about the 20. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle. A loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
6-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the ground, the drive starts with Sims. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Left side here to Sanders. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40.
They shall run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Favre to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Now a give right side. It's Sims. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll throw on first down with Favre. And hitting Juju on the slant. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good. Call that a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Favre. Flushed out right. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
5-yard line.
From the gun, it's Favre. Being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Start the drive to Sims. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Sims. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Carried by number 10.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Favre. Throw left side complete. It's Sanders. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
9-yard line.
On 1st down, Favre. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down. And a play like that with how far he had to go to make that sack shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic. This is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Favre.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best.
3rd down.
The 7th play now, this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
And they go play action with Favre.
Dancing to his left. He's going to... And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Seahawks have recovered.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Michael Strahan. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. He is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
With no score.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 33 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Now the try here for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Good. Makes the score Seahawks 7. Our home team, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing is far. And going deep for Hill. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. What a great start. You get the points on the first drive of the game. Now here you get an interception. Look to add to your...